DJ Chronicles.
Hello world, my name is Marlo Salthall of the DJ Chronicles, aka Pure Heat Entertainment, aka The Dirty Dozen, aka the Lords of the Underground. We're right here at the Black Salt, right here with my man Popcorn Elliott. We're here kicking it. We're trying to do what we do, you know, that's what we do. Trying to inform all y'all about the DJ world and the things that go down with it. My man Popcorn, he been a part of this house music era, like what we listen to now, some house music. He been a part of this house music era for a long time. What's going on? What's good with the Popcorn?
So how are you doing? How are you doing? Popping in the world. Even injured, I come in because the music moves you.
Yeah.
The music really moves you even through many movements and emotions that you might be having. You could be going through pain. You could be going through emotional status. Whatever things that you are going through. If you are a house head and your temperature is 104 years old and your song come on, you can't do nothing but dance.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
just saying. So as a dancer, I've been a part of it around this world from the start.
How's the knees, bro? How the knees?
Doing well, you know. I'm still dancing with a minute.
All right. You know, when you get to this age around here trying to dance like you did when you was a kid, you know, it ain't the same. You know, knees get the buckling, huh?
I know that's right.
You know, but you know, I've been in this game for a long time, and you know, I'm enjoying it. I'm glad where we're gonna take this house industry now. You know, we're trying to take it to another level. You know, another scene. You know, it's growing. The house is growing to another whole atmosphere of what we're supposed to be at. You know.
Yes.
And I'm really feeling. I'm starting to feel where we at. I'm starting to feel where we're going. You know, and I'm paying attention to how things is going on, you know. You know, there's a lot of crews out here now. You know, it's the underground scene, it's the upper echelon scene. It's levels to this thing now. It ain't like it used to be when we used to throw parties and throw a flyer out there and make it happen. Now you got a social network and everything else going on.
I know that's right. We started out way in the beginning. We were doing it to get out the house, to get out from our parents' house, to find our social grouping with each other. To also, we found that we can make money with it. We found out that we took it from more than just music to a genre, to a clique, to a culture, to a whole nation. So. House has gone through a lot of changes and it has endured.
Yeah.
So that's one of the music genres that's here. Hopefully it's going to be everlasting.
Well, it is.
Our house is our home.
And it'll outlast what a lot of people thought it was going to last. I mean, let's be real. It's gone. It's do its thing.
Yes, yes.
Out of all the events, I mean, like this summer is going to be a whole lot of house events.
And the energy, everybody is going to be wanting to get out, to do, to connect, and to dance.
Yes, definitely. Because you see how things done went. Things done went to a level like the pandemic. Okay, we deal with it. We're rolling with that. Now, we got to get back into our swing of things, you know, how we get down, you know. You know, we celebrate this house music. We celebrate music, period, you know. We've been doing this stuff for over, well, from my understanding, over 40 years. As far as I'm concerned, I've been rocking this game for a long time, and I know a lot of my boys, like my brother Lorenzo York, who's doing this event tonight, right here at Black Salt. We're here tonight, you know, enjoying ourselves, doing this little podcast, the DJ Chronicles. You know, I got my man Popcorn Elliott. Big time lover of house
I'm
music.
seeing a lot of the DJs
Yeah.
been doing more interacting.
Yeah.
So they've been thinking out the box to make this music here.
Yeah.
work. So that's
You
been
have
good.
to.
Yeah.
You have to, because if we stay in the box, how you gonna keep us in the box? That box will explode. It's too much in the box. You can't put house guys in boxes. I'm sorry, they don't fit anyway. I mean, you're gonna be doing most of the confusing elements in this game, trying to figure it out. Because house DJs are some unique DJs. They can play anything. I mean, they are very, very talented DJs. All the DJs I know that play house music or play techno or play tech house are very talented DJs. They get down. Like you hear my man right now. What's that? The Murph? Yeah, that's Murph. Murph E. Murph E on the deck. We're gonna get him on the mic in a little bit. You know, we're gonna have him chop it up with him. And like I said, I got my man, Popcorn Elliott.
Yeah.
You know,
Movers and shakers with movers and shakers, baby.
Harvell was with us last week. Harvell was with us last week.
And believe it or not, Harvell got something coming up and new.
Yeah.
He's got a DJ, a set that's gonna play.
Okay.
And new coming. It's coming.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on.
He's gonna be a part.
Do I see who I think I see?
Mr. York.
While he taking pictures and all that, he need to get over here and get in his mic.
And Blanca.
Make this brother some room. We can get in his podcast. You know what I'm saying?
One of the
And
legends himself.
we got Mr. DJ Lorenzo motherfucking York. Yeah, this ain't for the children. This is
Taking it from the top.
Thank you very much.
Here from the start.
Now, I asked you this question before, but I'm gonna ask you again. How long you been DJing, bro?
Since 1983.
Oh, damn. Okay. So the day I came over to your house was the day you were starting, or the day you were just getting started?
Yep. Matter of fact, that was my first party that I threw.
Okay.
At the crib, yep.
Now, you've been grooving. What made you start? What made you start DJing? What made it be a choice of your thing?
Well, I had some cousins in New York that was DJing, but they was playing b-boy music and hip hop, and I'm like, hey, show me how to do that.
Okay.
They showed me. It just so happened when I got to the crib, my dad used to DJ, so I had some B100s already at the crib with that little Radio Shack Gemini mixer.
Right.
And it went from there.
Okay.
He had doubles of a lot of records, so
your dad had a lot to do with your DJing.
Definitely.
Okay. I remember Bob used to be like, hey, now let it be known. Me and Lorenzo go back real far to my beginning. Without him, it ain't me. I ain't gonna, like Michael Jordan say, there ain't no championship without Scottie Pippen. Well, Mr. York been there from my beginning to my now. All right, now I'm switching the game up a little bit on everybody. But Mr. York, all BS aside, the man is a monster. On them decks, he'll kill you. He's a promoter. That's my man. Everything I know, he knows. Everything he knows, I know. Except he kind of got me faded by a year, but the Al Kennedy days, I was like, oh.
Oh, that's when we was doing. That's when we was doing hip hop.
Right. And that was what that was 2 years we slid into hip hop.
Hot 2-3 years.
A lot of people don't realize like house and hip hop is so close together because especially in Chicago, it's like everybody was trying to get on. And Chicago was so hated on at that time. 91, 92, 93, nobody could get on during that time. Nobody. But then R. Kelly kind of like, now I know y'all want to hate on the man, but he broke the mold. At the end of the day, Kales broke the industry for Chicago could be recognized. And when he did that,
for Chicago.
yes, when he did that, a lot of things went down for us. Like the new rappers you got now. But at that time, we had like what's that? PhD, Do or Die, Twister, cats that was still struggling to get in the game until Kel, and after Kel, well, who came next? Kanye.
Right.
And they kind of broke the doors over for brothers. But
Kanye was producing at first.
right.
He was doing hip hop, but he was doing some house music too.
Right. I mean, you was there.
Yeah.
You was there at that brother's humble beginning.
D.A. Smart, you know.
All them brothers. I mean, you, Al Kennedy, Al Heyman. Hey, I mean, come on, we went to Milwaukee. Hey, remember when Too Short blew the doors off the sucker?
Yeah, Short was the mom.
Hey, tell them how that went down, Ren. Tell them how that went to Too Short. Too Short, when he remember the Short was funky.
When he did what?
Short was funky. And Cube had to go on after him.
Oh, yeah. They Cube did his thing though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he did.
He was in the electric chair and all that shit, you know. But Short came out the little chrome dog house, turned it out. So
he killed it.
Yeah, them was some good days. That's when what's the boy name? Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
A lot of people don't know Kid Rock was rapping. He had
a big old pump. He had a pump like Kid and Play.
Yeah.
He had a pump.
Yeah, he started out DJing in Detroit.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that. That because you see him now, you think he this hillbilly white boy, when that ain't even. That's all an act. That's what got him paid. You know what I mean? So yeah, we were hooked up with him when he was in Jive Records, and Jive was jiving him around. Okay. So he was saying then that if the hip hop didn't work with Jive, he was gonna do rock and roll.
Okay.
And we laughed about it.
Right.
But he had it all planned out.
Okay. And it worked for him. He blew up. The rock actually worked for him. I mean, everything else didn't work for him, but that rock.
Now you see him. He's sitting up there with the Confederate flag behind him. You know what I'm saying? Looking like that. But this boy from the ghettos of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And he was
that brand. He took his brand spot.
Yeah, it's all about money with him.
Now, since house music is the norm, where can we go with this house music now? Since this is our norm for Chicago, where can we go with it now?
Well, it's a new day. It's a new dawn. So by having to think out the box for a lot of DJs, I noticed a lot of live mixes. I noticed a lot of collaborations. I've seen a lot of new music. I've seen a lot of fire. I've been seeing a lot of passion for DJs that A, don't want this art to go nowhere, but B, like to see the youth, because they trying to keep it going while trying to steal for DJs. Jockey for their places and positions on that table. For the small interfights and clickings that go on, if you just put the music on and play it, they gonna come and you gonna make them dance. But it is a new day for y'all to make money, so maybe it's time for a correlation of the DJs to think about how to stop giving free parties. I'm down, everybody down for free, but for the art. Y'all done put y'all work in all these years. Y'all done drug these crates to speakers, to equipment, to broken your bodies and sweat and tears and played from y'all's souls.
Yeah.
You got the whole world loving this genre. We ain't even a clique. We ain't not a fad. We have made it. We've graduated. That part is done. Let's move. Y'all, it's time for y'all. I know y'all want the money. So everybody go ahead and start, get on the Shane Cedar music. Start charging for your party. I mean, that's coming from a dancer. That's coming from somebody that can go and hear any DJ, cause I know them. But everybody don't. So it's time. Y'all are superstars in this right. Y'all have made y'all position on the mic and on the stage and on all machines. So it's time. That would be my take. It's time for that, and it's time for some more collaboration. It's time for some thinking out the box. Let's think of a super party. Maybe for some of the super entities to get together and make a universal party. A party that'll play in different states, different countries, to make them notice our city. Let's give them something new.
Right.
And dance, baby.
Where you at, Mr. York? Where you at on that? Well, yeah, the new way we're gonna do what we're gonna do with house music is gonna take it further.
Well,
what we're gonna take house music to?
It could actually go back. It could actually go back to the way it was. I understand a lot of us in our, late 40s, 50s, 60s now. So it ain't never gonna be like it was. Everybody got, back problems, heart problems, high blood pressure, you name it. But that's because they stopped being young. I know we all grown and we all got our problems, but sometimes you got to take a minute out and enjoy life. My knees hurt too when I get out there and dance, but guess what?
Right.
They got Advil. You know what I'm saying? I know how far to take it. But if we just start getting back together and stop all of these little cliques, I done been to parties where I done watch a guy play and jam and everybody just sitting there. And then I watch another bigger DJ come and play the same exact records and everybody going crazy, like he did something different. And I'm like, we got our favorites, of course, but that never stopped us back in the day. We listened to everybody. That's how the Boo Williams came up. That's how, the Terry Hunters and them came up.
Yeah.
And now it's like a lot of these guys think they bigger than life and they hold the wrong attitude. And by everybody being grown, you kind of chase people away when you have that attitude.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying the people that I just named had. I'm just, saying some of the DJs.
Right.
How the power and the prestige and the can take over you
because
if you don't stay grounded.
Because it should be like, okay, y'all got to remember where we come from. We came from a day and age that if I was throwing a party and you was promoting a party, you was at my party promoting your party.
You used to could come in the party, they'll let you announce your party, you know what I'm saying? But now, I just watched an incident on Facebook or whatever, or Twitch or whatever it was, where a guy was coming on after their show went off. They inboxed him later that night and was like, you need to tell us before you start promoting on our show. I'm like, wow, that's what y'all doing now? But hey, everybody's different. I'm still me. You got a set that you doing, you can always come and promote your set at mine. I don't care if your set the same day as mine. You gonna get who you gonna get, I'm gonna get who I'm gonna get.
And most definitely it's enough people that's gonna dance.
It's just kind of the wrong attitude. And I think if we start changing our attitudes a little bit and start coming together, I think it'll be a lot better.
I think
I see a lot of people, they hate on the chosen few, or they won't let me play. Well, get your weight up. Them all top-notch guys that's on them that play on the chosen few, and when they do have a guest, it's a top-notch guy. So I don't know why you hate. I love what they've been doing this ever since I can remember, back behind the museum. You know what I'm saying? So, and it done grown from that to what it is now. So I mean, how can you hate on that?
Right. Don't just because they've made it to the limelight and it looks as though they've gotten attention.
Right.
All the other DJs, you deserve it. Just keep pushing, keep playing.
Right.
You in this for something. You in this for the goal.
That's
keep
right.
playing. Your set. Play your set.
Yep.
Remember that. Because can't nobody play your set like you.
Exactly. We could all play. We could play the same 15 records, and mine is gonna be totally different from yours.
And
My
I'm
set is gonna be
definitely
totally
gonna
different.
dance for you.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of us, trying to get together, stop all of the hating and, you know what I'm saying, or being jealous or whatever the case is.
I've been trying to figure this hate part out for the longest. I'm like, okay, I've been knowing most of these guys over 20 years, right? Now I get one thing. Now, since we've been doing it, a lot of guys been coming up, they got their little groups, they DJ who they DJ with, okay? But the dancers or the people that enjoy it, like, they following them, and like, there's some curve in the game somewhere, and maybe it's because of us. You know what I'm saying? And because, you gotta understand, a lot of guys ain't never seen what we saw.
Right.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
You can't, I ain't too many cats I can say, DJ with Mr. C.
Right.
DJ with Snoop, DJ with Quick, DJ with you guys, you know what I'm saying? Hell, I don't know a lot of guys that DJ with Ferris
Right.
or Nathan. They're our hood.
Yep.
And they, like, you ain't never DJ with Ferris? No. I'm like, wow. You understand, the shit has levels to this thing.
Yeah, definitely.
What we look at is small, a cat like just getting into the game don't know.
Yeah, he looking at it totally different.
He ain't never experienced. So that's why I like the guys that call themselves hating. What are they hating on?
Well,
They didn't?
Well, you got to understand too, social media has given a whole lot of people a voice that didn't have a voice.
Yes.
And shouldn't have a voice. So a lot of the hating that you see, guys is trying to come up, and that ain't the way to come up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, because if it wasn't no social media, most of these guys we would have never even heard of before.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they don't put the work in.
Right.
When we was coming up, you had Diamond Corp, you had Gucci, you had Galaxy, you had Flight One, and you had to have your weight up
to
get on with them.
It took the work to actually get
That's
your
right.
name and notoriety to be known through the streets.
right.
You had to beat them feet.
Exactly.
You had to go out and bust them pluggers.
Yep.
You had to hit them clicks.
Yep.
You had to go to the other parties to promote your party, to go to the other party to see the dancer.
Yeah. See, this how far I go back. A lot of people don't remember Hot Hands Hula and Maurice Joshua.
Romper Room Boys, baby.
Yeah. When they was doing the Pleasure Complex in Harvey.
There you go.
Hey, they was rocking the suburbs
The
back
start
then.
of them three-day parties, baby.
Yes, sir.
Y'all remember them, don't you?
And I watched a couple house documentaries, and I never hear a lot of the names that was really the ones out here doing the work. They talk about stuff that happened in the mid-90s and further up, you know what I mean? But I'm like, y'all missed a whole portion of the south suburbs.
Right. Like we didn't exist.
K. Alexi, DJ Pierre was out here, you know what I'm saying?
DJ Pierre, boy. And y'all remember DJ Ferris, that'd be Harvell and myself brought DJ Ferris to the first person south suburbs to before it was called the Pleasure Complex, back when it was May's Flower Shop. Bam, baby. So yes, I like the fact that we are being able to intermingle south side to west side to south suburb to west side to the sides now, downtown. So now, those cliques and crews that you get to know still get a chance to now starting to intermingle. So now we starting to rub and bump elbows. Lovely. Keep pushing that. Keep pushing your brands. It's not just about your brand, no. Not when it's under the house umbrella. So under the house umbrella, it's all about house.
That's right.
Your brand is what's keeping and pushing you in this movement. You are a part of the whole picture, a part of that whole building of our house.
You know, it's funny
This our home.
It's funny
Damn.
that I remember when I was coming up, that when we was doing them parties as Cold World, house was more like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
I mean, it was how y'all can say what y'all want to. We dressed a certain way.
Yep.
Come on, Rush.
Remember how Rush
had
the riding boots.
Rush used to come to the party.
Yeah.
Eminem's crew.
With the paisley shirts.
Rush had the biggest bell bottoms I ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
He'll come in, and he was 6'5". Rush 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", with some damn fucking stacks on. I'm like, oh, he's 6'8" tonight.
Yeah. But you know, too, that was a time in our life when you didn't probably have no responsibilities.
Right.
You didn't have to get up and go to work.
With no kids, with no daddy, I need to, hey, Dad,
You remember
pay that bill today?
used to be Martin Luther King's birthday, no school, no
was
work.
the music. Our focus was the dance.
Right.
Yeah,
But you know what?
It was different.
But the only thing I'm saying, since the curators of the house are older guys, it shouldn't be so constricted to everybody's wants or beliefs. Because it's a lifestyle. It's always been a lifestyle. It's been who we are. I mean, come on, man. I wouldn't be me without this shit.
Right.
Without the house music, man, coming to your backyard, me and Jennifer walking through the backyard on them. Hey, the rest of rocking a party.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go to the party.
Yeah.
I'm coming in the backyard with fucking shades on.
Nighttime, this man
Looking
walked
like-
in with some sunglasses on.
Looking like Johnny Monopoly and shit.
Yeah, because I think at that time,
What up?
y'all was doing the garage.
Right.
Spectrum Sounds, Mark Belcher,
Right.
Tony
Barrett.
Blow, Barris was there, yeah. So, you know,
mean-
it's a lot that the people missed out on. Look, my first battle was at the Pleasure Complex.
Yep.
Against
With
Bulu, but he was Eric Wheels at the time. That was
Yeah.
Hula and them boys. And but the suburbs I felt like that's my
Our
house.
home. Our home.
So when he came in there, I just did an all JB set. And the crowd was just, you know what I'm saying? But they called it a draw, of course, because that was their boy.
Right.
But I was cool with that though. But that's when it was fun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
It was a
and
ball.
It was about that music. It's
Boo
about
Boo-
our art.
Boo was like, no, you didn't just play think and then smack me up.
Yeah, I went all JBs on them. I slammed them that night. But we had a good time though. And to this day, we still friends. You know what I'm saying? I bring him out. You know what I'm saying? When I go to Atlanta,
What's up?
I bring him out. You know, so yeah, we do what we do. We still do what we got to do. But once we come together, it could get back to normal. You know what I mean? Because down in Atlanta, it's just like it used to be here.
Right.
I'm seeing that.
They dance down there.
I see it. I got the hunger for it.
Nobody's
Yeah.
coming in with a phone. Nobody coming in with their jacket on. They don't need no chairs because they going straight to the dance floor.
Oh,
Get
that's
it in.
the lick.
That's just the way it is.
That's
I mean,
the warehouse,
if you
to
DJ,
remember.
exactly. If you DJ, it make you feel good to play down there.
Right.
'Cause everybody dancing. That's
Okay.
just what it is. And up here, it's like everybody want a chair dance. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, what happened?
Right.
You know, you ain't that old. You can't get up in
Right.
two-step. You know what I
still
mean?
feel the music. Move.
Right.
Can't do stuff a little bit.
Look, popcorn out here with a 1 foot,
Right.
still on the dance floor.
Right.
So don't let it stop you. Do not let it stop you.
Look, a couple years back,
Dance like no one is watching.
him and his girl came to the Lions Festival. It's pouring down, raining. Ain't nobody there. They the only two dancing.
Only do dance.
The only two dancing.
Got it business.
I said, see,
made
that's
me
true.
smile.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Can't wait to
So
dance.
anybody
with
I
your
can
set.
count on, that's why I've been knowing this man for. And you know
Cold
what?
world, baby.
Let Emmett
Cold
talk
world
about it. Let
production.
Emmett talk about it. Let
Yeah.
Emmett talk about it. Me and Emmett talked about it the other day. I seen him at God Rest His Soul at McKellar funeral. We said, hey, Jeff, he'll get your party popping. Let him dance. Just let him dance. Let him dance. He gonna get the party popping. Trust me. Let him dance. Him and the girl gonna get it. If ain't nobody dancing, they gonna dance and the whole party gonna die.
Right.
Next you know you got asshole and elbows. Like, where y'all come from?
It's just like, I don't understand. People hate on house heads on the move.
Right.
And I'm like, why? They the only ones dancing.
House heads on the move,
You ain't
baby.
doing nothing but watching, so what's the problem?
For you, baby.
Hey, I'm like, anybody just want to come out and have a good time.
Showing the energy and keeping our art.
That's right.
Because we all, now this a part, I bet you we ain't never thought about this. And when it was going on, we definitely didn't think about us being founders, us being
Right.
pioneers.
Right.
Being a part of something
Right.
that was going to be everlasting.
That we built.
We
That
built
we
this,
built
y'all.
it. We built it.
All of us.
Come on now.
Hold on now. How to go? Not one man deserves house.
No.
We all. We
Think
are
about it.
house.
Think about it. I went through hell with Hula and Marie. Now I'm gonna put it out here. They gave me hell, but I'm glad they did because they made me the guy I am.
Right, for the click.
If it wasn't for them, I would not be here. Especially Hula. Hula, no. I said, Hula, can I play? Nope, you ain't ready yet. Can I play? You ain't ready yet. Can I play? You ain't ready yet. Well, skip it. You gonna wish I played? Oh, hell no. Hey, I'm at the bow time. It's mine. Oh, you didn't know y'all brought that out me. Y'all brought another monster out me. I didn't want to just play.
Passing them
Remember?
players for them.
I didn't want to just play.
Right.
I wanted to throw the damn thing.
Yeah.
Hula went to the Pleasure Complex that one Friday. Me and Lorenzo, I ain't gonna lie, me and Lorenzo was on some bullshit. Yeah, we was. I know I was. I definitely was. I was mad. I'm a
Yeah, that was Marlo. That was him.
That was me. Yeah. We pulled up on that motherfucker. It was empty. Everybody was at the bow time. Bow time. Smack. There's 3,000 kids in the bow time. Crowd. We went to the Pleasure Complex. Y'all all right? Look kind of bad in here. Oh, y'all didn't want to let me play, huh? Holler at me next week. I might put you on the tape.
But that's about what I was saying. Getting your weight up.
Right, get your weight up, exactly.
But
Hula and them was doing their thing.
This is Chicago. They make you pull your weight up. This is Chi-Town. We don't know no other way. Pull your bootstraps up. Come on now. What your daddy used to say? Get your ass away from around here with that bullshit. Huh? Bob will say, hold on, no, real talk. Bob will say, what? You want to be a DJ, huh? You really want to be a DJ? Well, go through all them damn records I got downstairs. I got enough records to make a Tarzan movie. Go through that shit. And then holler at me in another hour. Matter of fact, it's gonna take y'all 2 days to go through that shit. His dad had so many records, so guess what? Mr. York DJ too. He'll fix a car in, what was that? Oh, hell no. And y'all think I'm bullshit. His dad, he was a DJ.
Right.
He had a crates. He had brand new records.
Yeah,
You ever been in a place where mother got brand new records? Hey, Mr. York, play this for me, please. He had stacks and stacks of brand new records. He said, son, if y'all can do something with them records, go ahead and do what you're gonna do.
Yeah, see, my dad used to DJ at Love 94 down in Houston.
Yeah.
So
That's
why we had all of that stuff. And I wasn't even into it then. My cousins and them got me into it. Because they was scratching and backspinning. They was doing, my dad wasn't doing it of that. So, but he had everything I needed.
He had all the stuff,
right.
all the equipment.
Yeah. He was.
They had some tricks,
Right.
and it all came together.
Right.
Had
That's why today I
separation.
still love hip hop. I still play hip hop. You know, the kids might have messed up the game,
Yeah.
but the music didn't change. But like I try to explain to people, even with house music, it's like a tree. It start out with the roots of it, and it grow, and then it branches off. And the branches got different leaves on it. Every leaf is different.
Right.
So you can't hate on tech house, you can't hate on Afro house, you can't hate on soulful house. It's all house music.
It's all from the roots.
It all come from the roots.
EMI, all of that is all. It might not be your spin, but if you give it a try, you might even like it.
Yep.
Just saying. I'm just saying. But either way, you're gonna still be the super DJ you are.
Yep. I had one guy, he was asking me, he was trying to tell me something about ghetto house and juke house. I was like, look, when we first came up, it was two different types of house music. It was house music and deep house music. That was it.
That's what we had, y'all.
And the deep house was basically disco.
Right. And the rest of the shit was trash.
You know?
So,
parents' music.
Right. So now, you know, everybody got a name they done put on every little different type of, you know, music.
And then all the spins, remember, it started from acid,
right.
And then it ran.
And that was Pierre.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
And, Pierre and
Hula.
Bam. Bang. Bang. Bang.
As soon as I think of his name,
Bang. Bang.
Bang. Him too.
Bang. Pierre Spank.
Yeah, see, he was the first one that I remember doing acid. And then everybody started getting that little, what was that machine they was using?
Baseline.
Right, that little bass line. They start going crazy with it.
A little rolling bass line.
Yeah.
Because Pierre, he made all that to Armando. Armando was
That's
doing
who I'm
his thing.
Yeah, Mondo. Rest in
Armando
peace.
was doing his thing, 151.
Yeah.
We love you,
I mean, it
Mondo.
was a lot of music went through this mug, man. A lot of music went through this mug, man. I mean, think about it.
Through the south suburbs.
And we have made a lot of small clubs to clubs popular.
Very much so. We made a lot of clubs pop. I mean,
So a lot of names, the Warehouse.
Think about it, the Warehouse,
all of them, the
Music
Hummingbird.
Box.
We made those clubs popping.
Right. Look, me and this dude, we lived at the box. I mean, every Friday, Saturday, after we passing out flyers for our shit, we at the box like.
Yeah.
We up there with big ass Donzel, big 7 foot. we the only one from the burbs though. You gotta think about it.
Right.
Me and Lorenzo from the hood, Country Club Hills, Harvey. He come to my house to get me. He come to leave Country Club Hills to come to Harvey to get me. We going to the city. We out there.
Yeah.
We in the project. He took me to go see Black Pat. We at Argyle Gardens.
House parties.
Right.
Yeah.
In the project.
In the project.
And then go get us some Muhammad Ali fried chicken. You know what I'm saying?
And I bet you even in the projects, them house parties it wasn't a lot of problems.
No, it wasn't no problem.
No problem.
That's
It was
one
all
thing
ball.
we can unifiably say as our deal. For any of house party or house venue parties or any of those, we haven't had many. I'm not gonna say any, but we haven't had many as far as shootings, stabbings, fightings, negativity, because it's all about the music.
Always about the music. I mean, that's the biggest part of this whole thing. That's the reason why I'm doing this Chronicles, because I want to give the promoters, the DJs, like Bro been snapping for Pioneer, and I'm like, some of that got to come back.
Yeah.
Some of it got to come back, and we got to make it come back. They know what's up. We got Avid now. Thank you, Avid. Avid, Pro Tools, my man. Thank you. I got you. Yeah. We're going to do this Chronicles. We're going to make sure everybody check us out, you know. I got Mr. York. I got Popcorn Elliott. Oh, my God. Oh, I got it.
Always got the music.
Cheryl. Cheryl.
Yes, baby.
House head extraordinaire. You're a dancer. All right. We here in the house, you know. And, you know, this is what we do. This is how we're going to do it. For the rest of the year, y'all going to see me again. Yeah, Marlo Southall. Yeah, the toothless one at this moment in time. But this is how we're going to get down. Thank you, Lorenzo. Popcorn.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes.
I'm going to go check out the party.
Yep.
Thanks.
All right, bro.
And that music gonna make me dance.
house music all night long.
You are rocking with the founder, DJ Flick of the Chicago Kings of House.
We right here at Black Salt.